My guest today goes by many names, and they're weird. From Aminat Black, Bo-Katan Cries, and Captain Starbuck, please welcome to the IMDB show, Katee Sackhoff.
Out? Out of what? Out of options, out of your mind, out of the closet. There's just so many outs for the lady in blue.
Katee, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Have you always been a sci-fi fan?
I have. My dad and I sort of had this father-daughter thing growing up where he would show me movies that you should never show a 7-year-old, but it was like this secret we had, and they were always sci-fi action movies. Like, I think I saw Predator when I was like 9. And he was like, don't tell your mother. Like, sure.
That's a good dad.
It's an amazing dad, but I've always had this understanding of that it wasn't real, because my father would explain things to me as we went along so I wouldn't get scared. And I think it's sort of what, made me want to be an actor.
Well, something that's very real is that you are very much part of the Star Wars universe.
I am.
Where are the survivors of this battle? The wounded, the victors?
When they offered it to me and everyone was like, did you have to think about it? And I was like, are you insane? I would have played like a rock just to be in this world.
Rebels fans are diehard. Recently, we've been seeing little Easter eggs towards the original trilogy. Anything you can confirm for us?
There's like nothing I can tell you without completely obliterating my
very
NDA
nervous.
with Lucasfilm. Did you see it?
You just went,
My face turned really red. I sat up a little bit straighter and I was like, I can't.
You're part of two very big sci-fi worlds. Are there any parallels between Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica?
Absolutely, but I think that it's accidentally intentional. Like, wasn't Starbuck Han Solo?
Let's get one thing straight. I take orders from just one person, me.
Well, Captain Adama, I am the flight instructor, sir. My word is scripture, sir.
That's the great thing about Battlestar Galactica. You could convince someone who doesn't like sci-fi, let's watch this show, because there's more to it.
I think that's why it's so relevant even now, because it's talking about current issues, and the issues never change. They've just got different faces.
Were you aware as actors that you were tackling these kind of deeper social issues? Of course, right? You guys are doing that like daily.
I was 22. I
Right.
was concerned with who my date was Saturday
Really?
night with. Yeah, I didn't have any idea. I mean, I was a kid. I remember Eddie almost like sitting everyone down and sort of like giving us this big speech about how we're creating something amazing. And I just remember thinking to myself, I just wanted to shoot a gun. Like, up till that point, I'd played such stereotypical blonde characters that, like, I was the blonde girl in the Halloween movie that you wish was gonna die soon. And when Starbuck came along, I was like, oh, this will change my career.
And it did. It didn't take long for you to get back into sci-fi.
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
What's it like to join that epic universe and play a bad girl like Aminat Black?
The thing with villains is you have to want them to win. They have to be enjoyable to watch. And so I made her as big as possible.
You and I could have been gods.
Let's talk about getting into that British accent. It's a little Kate Moss.
It's Kate Moss, a little bit of Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
She's all over the place. The only thing I need to be concerned with is she fun to watch? That's all I wanted.
Now it's time for the IMDb speed round.
Whew.
I'm gonna give you a famous phrase from movies and TVs, and you're gonna fill in the blank, giving us like a insight into your brain.
Oh, you don't want to be in there.
Well, let's see. You will be the judge of that.
It's bad.
The first rule of Fight Club is
To beat the out of the other person.
there's no crying in
Oh, life.
depressing. Show me the
Wildly inappropriate. My head just went crazy, really inappropriate things. Like,
show me the
I can't.
we're moving on. As God is my witness, I'll never
Jump out of an airplane.
amazing.